Certificate of Retirement from the Armed Forces of the United States of America. To all who shall see these presents, greeting. This is to certify that Gunnery Sergeant Robert A. Ross, having served faithfully and honorably, was retired from the United States Marine Corps Reserve on the 1st day of December, 2024. Signed, Eric M. Smith, General, United States Marine Corps, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Gunnery Sergeant Ross has requested that the letters of appreciation be read from the first and last presidents he has served under. From the office of George W. Bush, Gunnery Sergeant Robert A. Ross, United States Marine Corps Reserve. Dear Robert, thank you for your service in the United States Armed Forces. I am proud to have served as your Commander-in-Chief, and I am pleased to join your family, friends, and colleagues in recognizing your career and accomplishments. Throughout history, the dedication of men and women of our military have protected our citizens and preserved the ideals that make our country strong. Their courage and sacrifice have inspired countless people and have helped shape America's character. On behalf of a grateful nation, I thank you for your contributions to our security and to the cause of peace and freedom. Your service, patriotism, and selflessness, devotion have helped advance the universal hope of liberty at home and around the world. Laura and I send our best wishes for health and happiness in the years ahead. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless America. Sincerely, George W. Bush. Certificate of Appreciation for service in Armed Forces of the United States of America, Gunnery Sergeant Robert A. Ross. I extend my personal gratitude and sincere appreciation of a grateful nation to you for your patriotic service to our country. Your bravery and dedication in our armed forces help protect your fellow Americans during a critical moment in our history and contributed to a world of greater security and growing prosperity. Your devotion to duty, honor, and country, in keeping with the long traditions of the finest military in the world, embody the American ideal of selfless service. Our nation owes you an incredible debt. Your commitment and the example you set will inspire future generations to serve with pride and to keep our country secure. You represent the best of our nation, and I join our fellow Americans in saluting your honorable service. I wish you happiness and success in your next chapter. Signed, Joseph R. Biden, Commander-in-Chief. Dear Gunnery Sergeant Ross, the Marine Corps has been your occupation and family for many years past, and I am certain the memories, interests, and the future of the Corps will remain with you forever. Many desire to obtain your accomplished goals, but few can compare to you. You have clearly demonstrated exceptional leadership qualities and professional contributions we seek of our senior leaders. We are proud, as you must be, of your successful career. As a teacher to young Marines, a source of wise counsel, and as an example for those soldierly virtues we so admire, you have made a mark on the Corps that will remain long after you have left our active ranks. There are many young Marines you have influenced who will carry on in the same fine tradition that has always characterized the United States Marine Corps. You have my best wishes for good health and continued success in the years ahead. Semper Fidelis. Signed, Eric M. Smith, General, United States Marine Corps, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Dear Gunnery Sergeant Ross, congratulations on your retirement. I want to express my heartfelt thanks for your many years of devoted service to our country and Corps. You have made tremendous contributions and sacrifices throughout your Marine Corps career, enduring through every challenge and persevering to the end. Our Corps has never been about equipment or accolades, but rather the warfighting spirit that lives deep in our Marines. Your spirit will now live on in those you have mentored, led, and taught. Though you are hanging your uniform up for the last time, our cloth will always have your threads running through it. As you enter this new chapter of life, take pride in all your accomplishments. Your professionalism has set the standard of excellence for future Marines who will carry on the legacy of the Corps. My wife Andrea and I wish you continued success in all your future endeavors. Remember to stay connected, as our collective legacy depends on it. Semper Fidelis, Carlos A. Ruiz, 20th Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. Certificate of Appreciation. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. This is to certify that Miss Michelle Ross has earned grateful appreciation for the faithful and devoted service rendered as a Marine Corps spouse. As the cornerstone of your family, you provided the strong foundation and solidarity needed to sustain the family during demanding and stressful times. Your unfailing support and understanding helped to make possible the lasting contributions your Marine has made to our Corps and country. We fully realize that your support and understanding were not provided without hardships and sacrifice. Your efforts and sacrifices, like his, contributed significantly to the accomplishment of the Navy and Marine Corps mission, and were in keeping with the highest standards and traditions of the United States Naval Service. On behalf of all Marines, sailors, and a grateful nation, please accept my sincerest thanks for the caring and compassionate role that you have played as a key member of the Navy and Marine Corps family. Given this 20th day of October in the year of our Lord, 2024, signed, Mark S. Hanford, Major, Company Commander, Littoral Craft Company Charlie, 4th Assault Amphibious Battalion, 4th Marine Division. Certificate of Appreciation. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. This is to certify that Robbie Ross, Madeline Ross, and Lee Ross has earned grateful appreciation for the faithful and devoted service rendered as Marine Corps sons and daughters. Throughout the years of your life, you have made sacrifices, watching your fathers serve our nation. In your loving way, you quietly shouldered the heavy burdens that you were asked to carry. Most of the time, you may not have understood why your dad was not there, but you quietly hid your tears, courageously put on a smile, and defiantly promised that you would support him. You were there then, as now, one of the most important parts of the Marine Corps family. And it was your love and support that assured your dad that he was doing was important. On behalf of all Marines, sailors, and a grateful nation, please accept my sincerest thanks for the caring and compassionate role that you have played as a key member of the Navy and Marine Corps family. Given this 20th day of October in the year of our Lord, 2024, signed, Mark S. Hanford, Major, Company Commander, Littoral Craft Company Charlie, 4th Assault Amphibious Battalion, 4th Marine Division.
Good afternoon, folks. Thank you very much for showing up. Ross, thank you very much for inviting me. It's an honor to be here for you. It is a momentous occasion, and it means a lot to me. Folks, they say you're supposed to give some words of wisdom from your experiences in life and stuff like that. Having retired from the Marine Corps myself, my words of wisdom go to the gunny. And that is, you lived your adult life with arms wrapped around two families, one Marine Corps and one that you saw every day at night, except when you were deployed at home. But they were always there in your mind. It's time to let one family go. You're going to have to take both arms, and you're going to have to grab the other family and bring them in tight. It was definitely hard for me to let go of one family, and I relied on my family at home to get me through this period. Michelle, grab him, don't let him go. He doesn't realize the rocky road he's about to walk down. But I can see when I look at the family, when I was standing up there, man, what a success. That right there is willing enough power right there to hold you up. So walk forward, walk strong, and embrace, because they're the support you're going to need in the future. Other than that, folks, I appreciate it again that you showed up for this monumentous occasion. You only get this once in a career, and the career in the Marine Corps is so rare now that when you find somebody that does 20 plus years, you have to show up and you have to say, wow, that's incredible. Today's society just doesn't look at it the way 30 years ago we did then. And he stuck to his guns. and actually put forth the sacrifice, and then the family sacrificed. So thank you, family, for taking care of him while we were using him. He is all yours now. Thank you.
I think I'm good. I'd write this down. There's a lot to say, and you've been around for 22 plus years. Celebrate my retirement from the Marine Corps. Thank you all for being here. It feels surreal to be standing before you all. And as I prepare to close a significant chapter of my life, one that began on November 30th, 2000. And several of young Marines here weren't even born yet. I enlisted and embarked on this journey. I started my journey here with 3rd Platoon, Bravo Company, and with Charlie Company. Over the years, I've had the privilege to serve in various capacities, activations for OIF, been to Marfor South, in multiple countries, foreign dignitaries. Each deployment brought its challenges and triumphs. For my final deployment in Okinawa and South Korea, and for the unforgettable experiences had during Hurricane Ike and what we did during Hurricane Harvey. You know, each mission, each time we did something, it taught me invaluable lessons about leadership, teamwork, and the indomitable spirit of the Marine Corps. One thing has always remained constant is that you can't make this journey alone. I would not have made it this far without the support of my fellow Marines beside me. I've made lifelong friendships who have become best friends, and my kid's bonus uncle. This retirement isn't just about me, but it's my chance to thank everyone who's supported me over these years. From all the Marines who are here today with Charlie Company, that put this ceremony together for me, and thank you. To all my brothers and sisters I've served with in the past, the bonds that we've made, deployment, the stupid things we've done that we shouldn't mention, the weddings, the births, the life events. Thank you for always having my back and being there as my family. I worked alongside some of the most dedicated individuals who are here today, and I'm proud of what we have achieved together. The bonds forged are ones I will cherish forever. The lessons learned from Marines before me, like Top Collette, Warrant Officer Roeder, are the ones that shaped me into the Marine I am today. One who understands the true respect to the Corps does not come from belittling or sacrificing character. That the knowledge and traditions they taught slight pause. Take a break. Taught me need to be passed down to the younger Marines, so they are always prepared. Marines, remember, it's not the rank you wear, but the character of Marine that ultimately matters. Respect your brothers and sisters, have their back no matter the obstacles. We are the few and the proud. I hope the discussions we've had and the lessons I've shared are passed down before you leave the Corps. They stay with you throughout your lives, just as they've stayed with me. The most important people to thank are my family. I want to take a moment and acknowledge my wife, Michelle. You have stood by me since 2004. And it's kind of poetic that, I don't know if some actually met me, but her great uncle was one of the first trackers. And he was with the 5th Amphib at Iwo Jima. And here I am now as I retire, and as the tracks we know them, they're being retired. So it's pretty cool that somehow we've had that connection there. Not only has Michelle supported me throughout my career, but she's also volunteered her time over the years to make our family days good, birthday balls, and other Marines retirements. I've missed anniversaries, birthdays, she's had to run things as a single parent while I was away. Her dedication to me and the Marine Corps and her love have been a source of strength for me. I'm incredibly grateful and wouldn't be here without her. Marines, find yourself a partner like her, one who will stand by you and support you through all points of life, even the dark ones. And don't worry, I get to keep the uniform. I also want to recognize my wonderful children. If it wasn't for, well, let's say it, if it wasn't for the uniform, might not be here. But they've spent their whole lives with the Marine Corps. Robbie, Madeline, Lee, our deployment baby. You three have been my motivation and joy. I am proud to be your dad. I look forward to the laughter and memories we are going to create together with one less thing on my plate. I won't be missing any more birthdays and holidays. Games are big moments in your life. As I reflect on this journey, I want to honor my dad and father-in-law who are no longer with us. Their wisdom and guidance have left a lasting impact on my life. I'm equally grateful to my mother and my mother-in-law, whose unwavering support has been the foundation of our family. Mom, I don't know how I did not get in trouble when I was in Iraq with all the religious contraband you sent. I swear if they ever opened a package up, they would probably think I was a missionary. Not a Marine. But I know you're just trying to protect me and all the other Marines with me. And Mom Austin, those bourbon balls you made and sent us, I don't know how that package didn't get confiscated either. Because let me tell you what, those bourbon balls, like, you could smell the bourbon before the package even got near you. Okay? Don't know how it made it through, but it did. And I thank you for that. But seriously, without you two, I wouldn't be the person I am. I could go on and point out everyone here who's has impacted my career, like my sister, my aunt and uncle, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, the Lockwoods, Cooks, Castellano, the family, all the Marines I've served with in the past. Dr. Parrish, thank you for everything you did for me to keep me going in this fight. But we'd be here forever. Just know I appreciate each of you more than words can say. As I retire, carry with me not just the skills and experience gained, but also the friendships and memories that will last a lifetime. I'm grateful for the unwavering support of my family, friends, and fellow Marines who have stood by my side throughout this journey. Though I'm stepping away from service, I will always be a Marine. It is in my blood. I look forward to the next chapter of my life, knowing that the values I've learned in the Corps, honor, courage, and commitment, will continue to guide me. Even though we're now Littoral Craft Company, we were tracks first. And always remember, yes. You ain't tracks, you ain't shit. Because with all the boat thing, yas, that sounds like shit. Thank you all for being here today and for your support throughout my career. Semper Fidelis.
Post the colors.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of Anchors Aweigh and the Marines Hymn.
To the shores of Tripoli.